You wanted to say something on the air about your parents?
No.
What were you talking about?
Well,
there was something else, no?
Me and Anthony were talking about, at the moment, I've given up alcohol for a couple of weeks just to drop a few pounds and just so I can have a clear brain.
That was the scream you heard from me.
Yeah, just to have a clear brain for a couple of weeks before the special. And then I've been on the road for 2 weeks, and I've picked up 3 times, and have you ever had sex where you're sober and they're drunk? I've never done this in my whole life. It's like rape without the
guilt.
No, not the guilt. Without the justification of being drunk. Like it's rape with the guilt, because the whole time they're passing in and out of consciousness. You're just pulling their hair up, going, "You sure you're into this? Yeah. You're positive? Oh yeah, okay. Put your head back down."
It's rape without the charges,
without the charm.
There is something about that when if both of you are drunk and you're rolling around, there's this mutual, all right, we're hammered kind of a thing. But if you're not drunk and that girl is ripped, it is just like, all right, just get this over with, shut up, whatever. It's so awkward.
What do sober people do? How do they meet each other? How do they get together? And how do they have sex?
Yeah.
Like, the first time, you got to be plastered, right?
Yeah, I would think so. You got to have a few in you.
Is it just me on this one?
No.
I feel like
right with you.
It does feel like I've slipped into material, but this is true.
I'm right with you.
I also, there was this girl in Cleveland who I went out with on the Friday night, and I really liked her, and then I go out with her on the Saturday night, and she wouldn't have sex with me then, after 2 days together, and then she's like, I still want to see you. And I'm like, well, why aren't we having sex? And she goes, I don't think we're ready. And I'm like, I'm here for 2 days. This is as ready as we get. This is the whole romance.
Here it is.
We got to confine, like on the Titanic sunk after 2 days. Look how big a romance was that?
For a comedian, 2 days is like
2 days is everything.
Regular guys in a relationship for a year.
I had to kick her out of the hotel and go, if you're not going to sleep with me, you have to leave because I'm an adult. And if you're not going to have sex with me, then I have no interest in talking to you. I know it feels bad, but that's the reality of it. What's going to happen in the morning? I'm going to chat to her more. I'm going to see how crap she looks in the morning without makeup and not have sex with her. That's going to add to your appeal. At least I would have had happy memories before. What are you sleeping in my bed for?
We'll just sleep together.
No. Unless I can wank in the corner, I don't want you in the room.
Well, that's the thing when they always say, look, nothing's going to happen. Like, no, I don't want anything to happen. Let's just crash. And that really annoys them. They're like, wait a minute, he doesn't want to bang me?
Look at you, you turn it around.
7 out of 10 times, you're nailing them within 10 minutes. Always started out, I don't want to have sex. We just met. I mean, come on. We don't even know each other. Why would we do that? Let's just crash. And then next thing you know, they're all over your mule.
Do you guys as comics do the same thing when you're in bed with a girl in a hotel where she goes, I bet you go from town to town and just have sex with girls in different... Do you deny it?
No.
I denied it for years.
I'm tired of denying it.
And now I go, yes. In every town I try to, and you're just one of many. And it makes them feel small, but I like that.
No, or I just go, I bet you bang every comic every week. How do I know you don't do that? Like, no, I don't. I go, well, you're here with me and you just met me.
Flirting is the turn it around guy.
Always.
Yeah.
Wow.
Any kind of argument with your chick, you just turn it around, make it their fault.
Yeah.
And then they're crying, go, how did this get turned on me? You just banged my friend and somehow it's my fault? Always.
You brought her around.
Exactly. You were looking you threw the garbage out, you were out for a couple minutes.
You're a veteran,
a
road veteran.
Girls always say that thing, they do say that sentence where they go, I don't normally do this.
Yeah.
Well, I want some tramp who normally does. I don't want an inexperienced person. Can you tell me that you have? I feel like I have enough diseases to kill off yours.
Well, Jim, you always got to walk them downstairs because, you never know if these girls are going to cry rape at the hotel after you're done with them. Go walk them out and go to the front desk. And make sure you go over there and say, hey, I need a wake-up call for 6 a.m. So that, the guy behind the desk sees you guys. The girl's not crying.
Yeah.
And then you crack a joke like, hey, I go, hey, do I look like Brad Pitt? And they're like, no. And I turn around. I go, how about from this angle? Just something stupid. And we're all, ha, 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 ha. Yeah, she thinks I'm Brad Pitt. And, and then she's laughing. And then she wants to press charges. Like, hey, she was at the front desk. Look at the video.
Be funny if Brad Pitt
who laughs?
rape.
Who laughs after they just got raped?
Yeah.
So you got that,
well,
you know what I
unless
mean?
you've held
You
a
put
knife to their throat, going, you better laugh.
She's very despondent at the time. She did not know what to do and how to react. Some people react differently to these situations, and she reacted to her horror with laughter. I'm doing a very Jewish lawyer.
Yeah. When I was in New York the first time I ever came back, I picked up 2 girls from Caroline's. And it's very, very rare you get the 3 thing going on, right? But to convince them to have a threesome, I had to keep on doing shots and stuff like that. Ooh. It turned out they drank better than me. I was plastered. Yeah. They took me back to the hotel and they stole my video camera. So if you're out there, girls, I'm still up for it. Yeah. Even after the crime.
Even after the crime.
Even after the crime. I forgive you.
Hey, I was in on a Jim Jeffries attempt one day at the bar. We were both trying and just failing miserably. I think we were a little too drunk.
Halloween.
Was that Halloween?
One of them wrote. One girl wrote on my Facebook. Wrote on my fan page. Wrote, I made out with Jim Jeffries at Halloween, and then I went, I did make out with her. I was so plastered at that thing. I was going, all right, Anthony, if we work as a team.
Yeah. All right, see these 2 over here. We're going to walk up over, boys, get some drinks. And
I'll use my charming accent. They won't stand a chance. I do that. I think I start thinking of like Sean Connery, and I start walking up going, hello, ladies. How are you?
Oh, nice. Where are you from? Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from all over.
Where do you want me to be from, bird?
Oh, I do that.
Me bird.
You ever been with an Australian man where I'm big down under? Oh, it's horrible, man. Horrible drunk I am.
Oh, that's funny, man.